How are you guys doing today, this evening, this morning, whenever you are watching me? You're going to get your confirmations through me. And without further ado, y'all, let's get straight in. As you can see, it took me about 3 times to get this right, just because, y'all, the sun was beaming so much. Like, it was beaming so much that I had to literally change the location of where I was recording, just because the sun was just popping too much. And I was like, I can't see my face. So we're going back to the old ways a little bit, okay? Now, I'm gonna say a quick prayer. We're gonna get into the divine message, and then I'm gonna get out of here, okay? Ancestors, high protectors, help me to say or channel. Am I just channeling today? Help me to channel the messages correctly, effectively, and on time for collective, and help me to remove all energies that doesn't align with our highest potential. I ask that you place an extra layer of protection around me and my community and our household. Ashe, amen. Now, y'all, as I mentioned in the previous live, y'all, as you guys are rolling in here, we are going to get started with the song, and then we're going to go into the tarot, and then we're going to get out of here. And sorry it took me so long. I had to go get my little baby, and then I had to change sceneries and stuff. So without further ado, y'all, we're going to be channeling from Mad at Fire by Elamine. And I hope I'm saying their name correctly, okay? All right, let's go. We're going to pause it right there. We're going to pause it right there. All right? You said I look good. Thank you, Magical. I appreciate it. In this time, Spirit could be telling you that you deserve everything in the world. I'm also feeling like this could be a person coming into your energy, and Spirit could just be like, you know what? Either they're going to deliver it to you manually, like somebody's name could be Manuel or Manuel, or somebody could have went to Manuel or something like that. Denver, welcome to the board. But either this is Spirit or I'm speaking for a person in this time, okay? Now, I'm also getting it says, all the time a lonesome soul can give. To me, if some of you guys have been in isolation in this time, I do feel like it has been strategically placed on you. I don't think that it's going to be for too much longer, okay? Okay, let's keep going. And if the sun would set for one, it'll set for you. To me, I feel as though that Spirit kind of giving you the energy of 2 different things. The first thing I immediately thought of was love. If one person could be in love and do the whole marriages and baby carriages, it could definitely happen for you. How you doing, Mario? But the other thing that it made me think of is that sometimes you only have one life to live. Like, if sun can set for somebody, it could set for you. Like, we all have a death date, at least with this physical body and this physical vessel. So it's time for you to stop wasting it, okay? Also, getting more sun could be symbolic. And it's funny how God did that, because I literally moved from my original set to here. And it's because Spirit needed me to get some fucking sun. Shout out to Oshun today. Appreciate you, babes. Let's go. In that part, so this one makes me feel like I'm channeling for a person, and I'm going to go back and forth between Spirit's message versus a person wanting me to deliver a message to you. Now, this could be your ex, this could be your next, this could be somebody in this energy, okay? B. Morgan, we here. Everybody love the song. Spirit brought this song to me actually yesterday, and I didn't have no time yesterday, but I made time today, so we're going to get into it, okay? Now, he said, and what if I ain't the man I used to be who'd give up everything? Some of you guys, this could be coming from an old connection. This could be Spirit just saying that, like, a person has changed. I'm also kind of getting a new energy, because, guys, today is the spring solstice. So if it's a new person, actually, let me read it 2 different ways. This could either be an old person embodying new energy because they went through a shift and a change, Or this could be a brand new person and they shifted and they changed from their previous connections and they're not who they used to be, okay? And I think that whatever this energy is, it feels as though I need you guys to understand that this new energy coming is sincere. And an apology is needed. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody just tuned into my live and Jazz, you need to call me. Not text me, you need to call me. Because you popping up in the energy today on the spring solstice, right before I was just channeling a change and evolution, old into new energy, is very, very symbolic. That could be within friendships, because I'm gonna open it back up to collective. Friendships, love, family, energies has changed, energies have shifted. Let's keep going. Life don't go backwards, it's a natural disaster. In this time, y'all, you are moving forward. You have been being instructed to move forward through all these different changes, and you can't go backwards, but what you can do is move forward. This time of your life is not about you self-sabotaging connections anymore. It's about you continuing to grow, continuing to learn from your mistakes, but also evolve from your mistakes and realizing that shit, life is life. Okay, let's keep going. I want to say something, y'all. If you can take a moment to be present. You said, I felt you too. Scrolled and seen you naturally. Felt, hey sis, I'll call you later. And you want to know something, Jazz? I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you came back right now in this moment. And I'm going to tell y'all why. And if I could use you as an example really quickly. Not too much, but Jazz is a person that I want to pay so much homage to. And I'm doing this in real time, but I'm going to do it on the phone too later. And the reason why is because Spirit had been saying, Charlie, it's time to circle back. It's time. It's been a full circle moment. It's been a lot of things have changed. And that is one person that I had not come back to quite yet because I wanted to handle it with delicacy. And because I don't want to reveal too much personal, it's time. And you've shown up, Jazz, just you specifically in my energy so many times this past 2025, but Spirit said it wasn't time to come back in 2025. Wait a little bit longer. I had to grow more. I don't know what's going on with you, but I had to grow so much more. And I want to say thank you. And we'll be talking soon. Okay? Now, back to the energy, guys. I want you to understand that as you guys are moving forward and you're transitioning and you are growing and evolving, life doesn't stop lifing. Life is going to continue to evolve you. And people around you are noticing that. I think you're noticing that. And when people come back for you to make amends with, or for you to sit over here and dish out an apology, or even if it's just for you to recognize the mistakes that you made and then you guys move on from that, you have to acknowledge the pain that you either caused someone else or the pain that they caused you. And I think that the biggest thing is in this time, because Spirit has been calling you guys into this ascension of moving on past the hurt, past the past connections. They don't want you to penalize yourself anymore from what or for what the past exuded, okay? Would you be mad at fire when you know it will burn away? This is really giving me the energy, and I want to say this stepping into your new, guys, because the old has already burnt away. In your new energy, for the first time ever, I want you to pay attention to the new people coming into your journey, or the people that's rejoining your journey. The reason why I say that is because you can't be mad at a person for being who they are. If spirit is placing someone in your life for a reason, and you don't know who they are, you don't know what season they come from, you don't know who they are from a can of fucking paint, but spirit placed them in your life, there's a reason. And because you guys walk with so much intention, because you walk with so much grace and so much purity, don't judge a book by its cover. And I know that you guys don't, but I think that you guys have to have more patience in this time, more so than you've ever had in your whole fucking life. Let me tell you why. You might run off one hell of a fucking guy or one hell of a gal, realizing that it's not your fault, that we all come from our traumas, right? But I think that the biggest thing is that sometimes, because we're evolving into this next version of ourselves, those people are needed to trigger us. Those people are needed to gift us. They're needed for you to gift them. Like, it's all about receiving and giving. And I feel like you guys are entering into a season where it's time for you to receive your flowers. But if you can't acknowledge the person that's supposed to show up to actually give you that gift, or if you don't accept them for who they truly are, then you won't receive that gift. Okay? That's why in this moment, don't be mad at a person being who they truly are. Straight like that. Would you be mad at water flow endlessly? Don't be mad at me when I loved you every day. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Is it too soon for me to bring this up? Nah, it's here because it's in the energy. I went on a date, y'all, recently, okay? And I was having a conversation with a person about their ex, because it naturally comes up, right? This could be symbolic. And he straight told me, he was just like, I was like, did you ever double back as a Pisces? Because he's a Pisces. I was like, as a Pisces, did you double back? Because we always double back at least once. And he was like, I didn't. And I was like, are you sure? He was like, no, once I'm done, I'm done. For some reason, guys, I feel like you guys are entering into that season. Within love. Some of you guys could be going back to pick up your flowers to get your energy, to get your power, but I don't think you guys are moving backwards anymore. I feel like in this time, it's just like, and I'm going to say verbatim what he told me. He was just like, I recognize that we could no longer go further. I recognize that we can no longer grow with each other. We're different people. And something within that energy, y'all, I feel like it's meant for right now. Okay? You said a Pisces man, once they are done, they are done. I guess, yeah, oh, okay. There's two Pisces men I could say that about. There's one Pisces man, that man still be doubling back to this day. So it depends. It depends. I'm just being me, girl. Don't push me away. Okay, so if you guys are coming into a new connection, Jesus Christ, don't self-sabotage. Don't self-sabotage. Don't self-sabotage, okay? The reason why is because I just feel like in this moment, like, somebody is being their true, authentic self. And I just feel like you're just supposed to just eat that shit. Yeah. So he says, promise me in your heart you won't curse the days we met. Even though we're apart, there's depth and what we had. Ooh, Scorpios, welcome to the board. Ooh. Ooh. Hear ye. As you guys are making I'm gonna be careful with my words. A selective choice on who it is that's up next for you guys, okay? And I do want to say it just like that. The reason why is because I feel like in this time, whoever you're dating next or whoever's up next for you, like, I feel like they are locked in with you, or they're supposed to be locked in with you, because that's who's going to help you get to your goals, to achieve your goals, okay? However, the people that you felt before, and I'm speaking strictly in love, y'all, I feel as though like spirit could be saying you don't have to speak ill of those people, or you don't have to like wish them ill, or like you don't have to like really, like nothing big had to happen for that connection to be severed, just because you're apart, or just because you grow apart from a connection. Okay, let's keep going. Someone you love more than me, for me, and I get mad if you leave. So I feel like you guys, if you are in this energy today, y'all, I feel like you finally accepted it. Accepted that you can't force things. And that's what that first live was all about, was like you guys surrendering control, you guys surrendering the need to force things, and you just allowing things to be. And it's interesting because I feel like in this time, you surrendering that, like so much results like await. Okay, you said you glowing. You said I'm glowing. Thank you. You finally caught me live. It's because, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I typically go live now between 10:30 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But whenever I can't get there, I try to go live a little bit later. But today, Spirit was like, Charlie, you better be on there early. Matter of fact, early is late. So yeah, that's why I'm here early. But if you ever don't catch me, you can catch me on my YouTube. Real bad. But specifically, there was one point I was making though. Make this decision for me. I can't be mad if you leave. Yeah, I feel as though a lot of you guys are being more intentional about the people you keep around you. It's almost feeling like you guys are getting stricter-ish. But I think that you're not holding on to people anymore. It's kind of like, if you want to leave, you can leave. If you want to stay, you can stay. But it's just giving me like you're finally like, I'm hearing you're finally letting go of detachment, but you're also letting go of attachment. Does that make sense? To me, and the way I'm seeing it, like in my head, like I don't feel like you guys are afraid of attachment anymore. I just feel as though you understand that when it's time for people to go, you just let them go on their journey. But when it's time for them, when it's time for you to take the turn with the person. Damn, this sounds so lousy coming out of my mouth, but I'm trying the best way I can. But it's like, if it's your turn to experience me, I guess it's your turn. Yeah, I'm just leave it there. I'm just leave it there. We gonna keep on. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Hi. So we got our PJs on today.
Anything you're falling. I'm moving on. Okay, let me fast forward really quickly. Is there anything else? No. Okay, he just repeats himself. Now, y'all, let's get into the cards. You guys ready? Hi, bubbish. Hi, bubbish. Can I lay you flat? I'm gonna lay you flat. You good? Say yeah, I'm good. You okay? I think I actually like, I feel like I miss recording over here, y'all. Like, I like recording over there because it gives me like a proper like desk to like actually like lay the foundation on. But I miss the ooh, bless you, but big confirmation. But I like recording over here because it's just natural fucking lighting. It's easy. All right, I'm gonna start with tarot, guys, and I'm gonna get into the energy. Let's see what's coming out. And let me fix this, lay it a little flatter. All right, channel for collective. Yep. There's somebody coming in to make you an offer, okay? But I'm gonna be honest, I feel like they in their gear. Spiritual gear, their physical gear. It's almost interesting though to me, y'all, because this person, be mindful of this person. I feel like this person is ready to engage. Now this could be, this person is ready to get engaged, Jesus Christ. But I do feel as though like they wear like a protective suit around them. Now this could be their spiritual team. This could definitely be metaphoric. But I'm just getting the energy of like somebody could be ready to make an offer today. An offer on a house, offer on a car, offer in a relationship, an offer for your hand. Yeah. And it's interesting because you guys are embodying the Four of Swords energy, which is just telling you that in this moment, like you guys have been waiting. If you've been in a waiting serious, maybe some of you guys have been in a serious like mode. Something is being ushered in order to move you to that next lesson. I'm also hearing that next blessing. I'm also hearing that spirit could be giving you guys like a new person that's going to soften you up. I'm hearing maybe you guys soften each other up. I'm also getting butter each other. You joking, Babush? You joking, Babush? Yes. You guys could both butter each other up. Okay, somebody can know how to cook too. Let me see. Let's keep going. Cause yeah, and then Queen of Cups. I think within this person though, they're going to be a very loyal person. You want to know what's interesting? I feel like Spirit had to give you somebody that was just as loyal as you are. And it's interesting. I think that this is finally being revealed to you only because I feel like Spirit had to get you open. I'm hearing open to receiving again. Now, I do feel as though maybe some of you guys were clinging on to something and it was time to let it go. And as you let and release that old thing, the new thing comes. I don't think you guys are going to be speaking much or touching much up on what's new, just because something feels like it's still in a progressive season. Maybe there's still certain pieces that's growing. So I feel encouraged to tell you guys, like, if you feel called not to reveal certain things, there's a reason. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles, because a lot of you guys are focused in on your foundation. You're building your foundation, or it's already built and you're just expanding it. Yeah. You want to know what it also is kind of giving me though too as well? A lot of you guys are coming in. Pay attention to who you meet in this time in passing, because it just feels as though like Spirit could be having you walk into your blessings. And I feel like Spirit needs you guys to show up exactly how you are in this timeline. Okay, and I do want to say this timeline because I feel like a lot of you guys just really jump timelines. Like I feel like yesterday was a past life and today is your new life. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Y'all, and then the Emperor. I mean, if you Mac Daddy at a Dre at a Bay, how sacred. I mean, if you is out here and you just enjoying your life, I'm hearing go live your life. Now let me pull some more cards, because for the most part I do feel like there's one specific person that's hearing your energy. Hi. Hi. You see people bish. You see people bish. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pull from my love oracle deck and I'm gonna see. Because I'm pulling love. Even though finances is here, I will say that. Because this could also be definitely a job offer as well. I see both. Let's see. Yep. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of money here. So, okay. Because they said, hold on, Charlie. Okay, fine. I'm holding it. Spirit is placing a person into your journey that you can actually build with. But you won't have to build from ground zero. Yeah. I don't think you guys are meant to build from ground zero when it comes to a foundation. I feel like you're supposed to go from the 8 to the 10. Now, let me tell y'all something about y'all pretty privileged asses. Charlie, pretty privileged, or just privileged. Confirmation. I don't think you guys were meant to struggle ever. Now, don't get me wrong, because sometimes, you know, we throw ourselves in life lessons, okay? But I feel like even like those lessons become blessings in disguise. And it's interesting. For some reason, I feel as though you're coming into a person that wants to build for you. But I feel like because of you are who you are, you're going to build with them. You know? But I think before this person came in, you mastering self-love for self, showing up for self before you show up for somebody else was needed. Yep. Now the Ace of Swords came out in reverse, which is giving me somebody's not operating out of a truthful energy. So to me, it makes me feel like they tell you one truth, not the whole truth, just one truth. Yeah. But the Eight of Cups is in reverse, which is showing me that it's not time for you to walk away from the energies. Maybe some of you guys, like, you're so used to just upping and bouncing because you can do that. You know, you have the freedom to do that. But maybe in this next time, like this next time around, Spirit could be expanding. Are you trying to eat my boobies? Spirit could be expanding in on, I'm gonna be honest, you delivering truths to people. But you want to know what it also makes me think of? Because I'm hearing somebody in my head saying, everybody don't always want to know the truth. Let me tell y'all something. If Spirit tell y'all, I need you to say this, when I say it, and how I want you to say it. You don't want to know? Then you better do it. The reason why is because for some reason, y'all, I'm really getting that some of these one-off connections that you're coming into, if it is business-wise, okay, I'm getting the energy of Spirit could say you might need to get off one little confirmation to somebody that you're never going to see ever again in your life. Okay. Now there's something else that's here too. Somebody could not be being honest about how much money they really got. I don't know why that matters, but I want to give you guys an analogy. It's kind of like, let's say you run into like a CEO, but the CEO acts like they work at a gas station. And I know you like, these are terrible ass fucking examples. I know, listen, I don't know. But something is like somebody's hiding their wealth. Or they're just not being truthful about all it is. Like maybe they have a 10 of Pentacles, but they acting like they got an 8. So you want to know what this is giving me? It's giving me trust fund, baby. It's like, it's really giving me like, I mean, I'm working for what I got. But in actuality, like, their grandfather left them all that fucking money. So they don't really have to work a day in their life if they really don't want to. And this is really interesting because I've never got this energy before. What do you do in a situation like that? Do you act brand new? I don't know. Listen, this is beyond me. I thought I was just on here delivering an ascension message. confirmation. Can I get my finger back? Let me see. Make sure you guys are getting out in the sun. Yeah. So 5 of Pentacles is out here. Somebody could be being placed into your life to help you out of a trying time. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, it's interesting because I'm seeing if you guys have been battling with like your own financial issues, it has progressed. Like as far as you go from the 5 to the 8 to the 10. So to me, it's really giving me that you guys are finally walking away from hardships or hardness, like all the things that you triumphed. So maybe Spirit is placing someone into your journey at a very fast pace, if I do say so myself, because Spirit says it's time for you to transform. Okay. Maybe like some of you guys, like your norm used to be struggle. But you want to know something? I feel like it's interesting. You having to do things alone made things... What, baby? What is wrong with this? You having to do things alone, I feel like is the old way of doing things. Yep. I don't want to talk about the cheating and shit, about the old, because I feel like the old is the old. But you want to know what it is? This is why we have to talk about the old. And I think the only thing is because you need to hash out the old, forgive the old, and then move forward in the new. Who you once were before is not who you are today. What you once went through is not what you are going to be. Like, something about, like, I feel like if you guys were tried, I feel like everything that you were tried with, like, it just feels as though Spirit had you go through it so you could be able to help other people through it. Your lashes look so nice today. Can you still see me? Well, I've never been good at ending these things. I'm lying to y'all. I was always great. But let me see. Let me see what's the final advice here? Because I want to end it on... I want to end it, but I just don't know how. Let me see. Spirit could be asking you guys to let your unique shine. I'm also getting the energy of like, in this time, you being your true authentic self is what is going to lead you to where you need to be and who you need to be with. And I'm gonna be honest, like, you guys, either you're a cash cow or you coming up on a cash cow. And I hate to call a person that, but I think what it is because I feel like somebody is a part of your destiny on how you're supposed to become rich and successful. And if it's not a person, then it's a job opportunity. Okay. It just feels as though like y'all are never gonna be broke again. And you want to know what this also makes me feel like? Like you guys were never meant to be broken in the first place. Yeah. And the owl came out, so you can see clearly now. In this moment, I do feel as though like maybe some of you guys had to go through a trying season in order for you guys to see who you are. But I feel like in this time, like this is the time where you see clearly about every single thing. And maybe it caused you to slow down, to have some type of patience. It caused for you to actually open your eyes, to listen more, to engage more, to accept the fucking engagement and see the bigger picture. Be loyal to what you love is at the bottom of the deck. And I'm gonna be honest, like I feel like if you're here and you're about to enter into love, like I want to say that in this time, like they are loyal. You're loyal, they're loyal. And I don't know why. It's just like I feel like the angels around you are protecting you, but they're protecting them too. And as far as finances, y'all, and loyalty, you're about to see real soon what I mean. But I don't think that you need to take the lead in this time. I just feel like in this time, Spirit wants to give you guys an overall vision of what to expect, what's to come forward. Okay? A lot of you are in this building season already, making sure that things stay consistent. And I just feel like you're never... You never have to go backwards or wonder if other people are getting their karma, because that's somebody else's drama. And we are peaceful people. Alright? And it's 1:01 on my time, and I think I'm gonna end it there. I love you guys. I will see you guys later. Have a good day. If you want to book me, you can always DM me, or you can go to my website that's in the bio. Click the one that says readings, and you can go and get a reading with me. I will be seeing you guys soon. Happy spring solstice. Make sure that you've manifested. If you missed the new moon manifestations, make sure you're clearing out the old and manifesting for the new today. Have a good weekend. I should be back tomorrow, guys. But if life, then you know, you'll see me when you're supposed to see me. All right? You said I tuned in too late. No, you tuned in right on time, babe. You tuned in right on time. All my videos are posted on my YouTube. So if you guys ever do come in mid-message or halfway through the message, it's on YouTube. You're gonna get it. And oh my God, Big, where you been? Big, yesterday, no, not yesterday, I'm lying. When was it? There was a day where you were popping up in the energy like crazy, and I was like, what the fuck does Big want? And I don't know if this basketball player means anything to you, but you know how they say Notorious B.I.? I don't even know what his name is. I just see B.I. He could be symbolic in this time. You said you've been under the weather. Well, let me tell you something. You about to be up. All right? Get your ass up now. Move around. Get some sun. And drink some tea, okay? Now I gotta go put my baby to sleep because he's like, Mommy, I'm ready to take my next nap. So you guys be good and do everything I would, okay? Ciao for now, okay?